Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are filing into Alumni Stadium. They'll look between the field hockey lines, perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the moods. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use the Judicials will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Boston College's offense will have the football first. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
Sprinting away! A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's James. Makes the grab. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd down play from the gun. Got his man downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Judicials offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They're going to ride this running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Firing to the right, complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single.
A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll field the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Back to pass, it's James. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Franklin. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Boston College right back to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bond. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Looking to throw, it's James. Trying to barrel in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Gets the back moving. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The Judicials line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll send the back in motion. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's fourth down and 1. He'll ride his man on the option. Inside the 40. Oh, what a move to get room. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And that's a play you may look back on when this thing's all said and done as a key play in the game. Fourth down, one the offense absolutely has got to be able to come up with. And I love the play call because you're going option and you're putting it on your quarterback to make the right decision. The pitch guide was where the ball had to go, and he's able to use his speed just enough to pick up the first.
He'll take it himself. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And it slips just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's James. Makes the catch, it's Johnson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Franklin. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking for a man. It's James. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Going to the run to start this second half. Fights off a defender. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Rides to the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch here. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Off the play fake on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looking for a man, it's James. It's on target and complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running the option. It's James. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it! Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. A top 5 clash and a thoroughly impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They want to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. A low line drive and not his best work. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's James. Finds his tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Boston College! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Here comes the offense on second down. Runs through the tackle. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his feet. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. The Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's got it again. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's loose. The 10. Touchdown, Judicials. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point gets them a little closer at 31-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off on the ground, a 67-yard touchdown run. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's James. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fighting off the defender. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Boston College. He would not be denied.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's the pressure. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. Lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.